back with Bobby and JJ Radio. We're speaking with Ivan Buenrostro. He's the Vice President of Membership for the San Antonio Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. We're also with the great Ramiro Cavazos. He has a long list of accomplishments in serving San Antonio. He's also served as the chairman of the San Antonio Housing Authority, the largest in Texas. This guy's been everywhere. He knows everyone. He's the best person to know. I am proud to know him. If you miss any of this show, you go to bobbyjjradio.com. Be a fan of the show. We're going to be on SoundCloud on Monday, and in about a week, you're going to see these good-looking dudes on YouTube as well. So check all that out at bobbyjjradio.com. So let's go back into the leadership program and membership, and how different leadership programs are involved in our chamber and how people can participate in it.
Well, Bobby and JJ, I believe, as do many, that leaders are not born, they're developed. Sure. And we need to give everybody a fair shot to become a leader if they want to be one. Just because you get elected to public office or just because you think you're a leader doesn't mean you're one either. Right. So there are a lot of great people in San Antonio. We have 3 leadership programs to help develop them. One is the Alex Briceño Leadership Program, which started 20 years ago in honor of our retired city manager, Alex Briceño, who grew up in San Antonio, and he really set the standard of management with a heart. Herencia con corazón was his slogan, and I had the honor to work for him for 7 years at the city when I was the Director of Economic Development. That program helps provide self-development for the members of the chamber. Many times, folks that go through that program, all 50 of them, at the end of the program, half of them get promoted within their own companies because they develop skills over a 6-month period. Sure. The Leadership San Antonio program is one that we co-operate with the San Antonio Chamber. That one's been around for 40 years, so been over 2,000 people have graduated from that. That's a 9-month program, and that's really more about learning about the city as opposed to yourself. The third program that's new for Bobby that we started was the Latina Leadership Institute, and our first class had 21. Again, you don't have to be Latina to go to the program, but our interest is helping more women be in corporate boards and in public office. Sure. 53% of our population is female, and yet less than 2% of our elected officials in America are in Congress are female, and so we want to change those metrics. And last year we had 21 graduates. 2 of them are on our board already, Jamie and I think I'm trying to remember, Rebecca and Michelle, and then one of them is already running for office for state rep. Her name is Ruby Resendez. So our goal is, let's build that confidence, let's get that self-esteem up there and get them out there.
I love it.
So I know there's a ton of committees at the chamber, but can you tell us some of the committees that members can participate in?
Committee work, again, I'll let, of course, Ivan take the lead, but we don't have, as a chamber, I'll just lead in by saying we're not trying to be all things to all people, so we're very targeted. Ivan,
if everyone does a little, no one does a lot, right?
That's the bottom line.
Definitely. And one of the things, going back to membership, you expand your network by 1,300, and there's a lot of events, a lot of platforms that we lay out in the form of events. You talked about over 100 events a year to network and connect with people, but a more direct way to connect in the specific industry that you want to be a part of or want to help out in, it goes to our committees, and they meet once a month for an hour or two. And so all you do is really volunteer your time to come and meet with these folks who are really change agents in that area, whether it's economic development, healthcare and bioscience. We have marketing and communications, small business. All this list is provided on our website, SAHCC.org, or we'll contact one of us. We'll send that over to you. But a lot of collaboration with the City of San Antonio, with other chambers, and in general, you get to essentially get a microscope of what's happening in the City of San Antonio and be a part of what's coming up.
You definitely have your hands on the pulse of the city. I was part of the Small Business Committee last year and the Membership Committee, and we participated heavily in the membership drive. We had our own team. We claimed being the first.
Dominated?
We dominated.
We
pretty much said that we were going to win in the beginning. We said it out loud, and then we totally won. And we killed it. I think we had a record for how many people we brought in 1 year or one membership drive. But those are the 2 committees that we were part of. So I can tell you firsthand that what I love about the committees is that, first of all, you're rubbing elbows with a lot of people that you definitely wouldn't, get to rub elbows with. To hang out with some of these people for an hour a month is inspiring. It makes you a better leader, a better business owner, definitely a better member. And it's really helped our networking a lot. It was tremendous. And so we recommend not only being part of the Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, but it's like a gym membership. You can buy it, but if you don't go, you don't see results, correct?
Yeah, you definitely have to get involved.
You got to get involved. And so the best way to get involved is to figure out what you're really interested in and join a committee.
Yeah, and thank you all for that participation back in June of 2015, right? We did excellent, and and that's what it's about. We want the members to continue getting involved, and we find out what areas they want to, and we connect them. And so very, very active, busy chamber, and definitely recommend every small business and large corporation and get involved.
I love it. If you want some more information about the Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, you go to www.sahcc.org. Again, that's sahcc.org for the San Antonio Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, or call 210-208-8213. Again, that's 208-8213.